Having purchased 15 IPL devices and laser devices over the last 10 to 12 years, hands down, Sciton's BBL has been the most reliable technology that I've worked with.
With Sciton, basically it's solid state. You can haul it around if you had to. We keep our lasers in one spot, but we move them from room to room. Occasionally, if I have to have them in the operating room, we'll roll it down the hall to the operating room, and I don't worry so much about it. They are very durable.
Best laser I ever bought, far and away. We paid for it in about 4 months. Never have I done that.
With Sciton's technology, probably better than any other technology that I've ever worked with, we really have gotten to the point of probably 95% patient satisfaction. And in an aesthetic practice, you really need to be in that realm to have not only a successful practice, but also really offering a treatment that you could say is successful.
Right after the skin treatment on my neck, I said something like, "How long is it going to take, for me to see a difference?" He said, "Well," he said, "it's pretty instant." And I said, "What do you mean instant?" And I walked up to the mirror and just almost dropped over. I couldn't believe it because my neck was covered with those ugly brown spots. So it's a pretty remarkable product.
Used for everything. You can do hair removal with that because it has filters for that. You can remove brown, you can remove red, you can do a generalized facial clearing, a so-called photofacial. You can light up Levulan with blue light. You can use blue light in and of itself without Levulan for acne.
Our laser stays very busy because it does so many different things. Plus, I don't have to clutter my office up with a dozen lasers to do what I do with one. It's just economy of everything, of scale, money that you put into the system, patient satisfaction. It just does everything that we want done.
Everyone keeps saying, "I can't believe you're 58 years old." I get that every single day. "I can't believe you're a grandmother."
To have one brand that has all of those modalities in one machine, you can have 4 different lasers in there, and you can have the BBL on the side, and you can have a fiber delivery. It's a one package thing.
It's all in one platform. I don't have to buy several lasers. I can get it all in one box. I have 5 lasers stacked up in one, and so when I roll this thing around, it's not one laser, it's 5. And plus, the flexibility in each one of those modules is incredible.
I'm ecstatic. I think I got exactly what I wanted. I would do it again.
Now with Sciton's BBL technology, you have a device that literally tens of millions of people would be candidates for treatment, and with very high satisfaction among those patients. And for some of those conditions like rosacea, facial redness, neck redness, chest redness, or even photo damage on the chest and the back and the arms, it's the best technology out there.
The reaction is that, gosh, your skin looks good. What are you doing? Or what product are you using? And it's one of these things, it's a non-invasive way to help your skin look the best it can.
Because the technology is very fast, and the treatment's times are shorter, it allows me to be able to do multiple passes at a given treatment session. And when you can select different parameters and do multiple passes at each treatment session that you do, you get consistently a better result. In particular, a better result for overall redness, a better result for dilated capillaries, a greater degree of improvement in uneven pigmentation and hyperpigmentation, and a greater textural improvement in the skin at each treatment.
TRL, or tunable resurfacing laser, means that you can adjust these lasers and tune them to whatever level of ablation that you would like. Plus, you can tune in the amount of heat that you want, the amount of coagulation. So that means that this laser can mimic any other laser on the market.
You wake up one morning, I swear, and it looks better. Like all of a sudden, it has changed overnight. You know, it's smoother, it was like I could see it working.
I mean, it just makes a huge difference when you combine these therapies in one treatment session with no downtime.
I really like the idea of doing 2 treatments at once. If you're going to have downtime, you're only going to experience it one time. And I think it's also a cost savings as well, because the other fees associated with going into the office, the numbing part, and the, kind of aftercare treatment, if you can do both of them at one time, I think that's a great way to go.
There's no downtime, and once again, no disposables. All it's costing you at that point, if you do the treatment yourself, is the electricity that's going through the laser.
Well, it's one of those procedures, and we have very few of them in plastic surgery, where we have 100% happy patients so far. We do this sequence of taking the fat out, tightening the skin from the bottom up with the ProLipo Plus, and then bringing them back and doing this BBL skin tight on their lunch hour or on Saturdays.
I would recommend all my friends and family to do this. If they were having a problem area, it's quick and easy, affordable, and I just think it's the best option for a busy lifestyle.
In that it's simple. The incisions are small. I tell them when we're finished, we're going to put a drop of glue and a Band-Aid. There's no sutures.
The recovery process is simple. I could have gone back to work the same day. I was back to work the next day, and downtime was when I was laying on the table and he was doing it basically. I call it lunchtime lipo for working women.
The patients have been very, very happy with this because it seems small yet delivers big.
It's not like you have to buy everything all at one time, so you can ease into the program. You can buy one platform and then add modules as you go, so that it makes it very easy to put into your practice. You don't have to dump all of this cash out at one time, and you can build that practice as you go. The return on investment is incredible.
Some other wavelength becomes available that we don't know about in 2 years, rather than you have to buy a whole new laser, you can just insert it right into there and you're good to go. You're a little safer, I think, in that regard if you're just starting out. This is pure profit. The fibers are not even a consideration. I mean, $100 a fiber, if they last 10 times, that's $10 a case. That's nothing. That's like a gown.
There isn't a better way, at least in my experience with other technologies that I've worked with or that I'm knowledgeable about, that are more cost-effective, easier to do, and have as great a likelihood of really high patient satisfaction as using Sciton's BBL technology.
You can very easily build a practice around this system.
I would do it again. I'd do it in a heartbeat. I think the laser procedure, it's like a miracle.